Hey everyone, Caleb from Stay Lake Norman here. We are the best in class when it comes to vacation rentals on Lake Norman, and we want to bring you the best in class. So I'm sitting down with the best in the area, where to eat, what to drink, and how to play on Lake Norman. Let's get to it. All right, everyone, you know what time it is. We're back again with a brand new episode of the Lake Norman Experience podcast, and I'm so happy to be here. One, because I love golf, and we'll get into what's going on behind us in the video here, but I'm sitting here with Matt, one of the owners of Tempo Golf Club. And Matt, we're going to start, before we get into the joys that this place brings to people, what's your favorite thing about Lake Norman?
My favorite thing about Lake Norman, maybe boiled down a little bit too much, but just the lake. We're both from up north. We miss lakes. I mean, living nearby one now is such a kind of reminder of home and stuff like that. Just the lake and the big body of water just is calming. That's the way, right?
Absolutely.
So I love it. The lake is great.
To wake up and see like just the glass of water just out there and just see how calm everything is.
Well, it's not outside my window yet.
But we'll get there though.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Rent a boat or something.
Yeah, right. Everybody gets to see it at some point, whether you're staying in a property for a rental or something like that, or just enjoying a nice boat. But when the weather's not great, you've got places like this to enjoy, and I think that's partially why you guys started this. So tell everybody who doesn't know, what exactly is Tempo Golf Club?
Yeah, so Tempo Golf Club is an indoor golf facility, right? We've got 4 state-of-the-art golf bays here, 15 foot wide, 18 foot deep, nice high ceilings for righties or lefties. So we've got the 4 bays, and then we've got an augmented reality putting system here, right? And it tracks the ball. You can play all sorts of games. You and I were just playing beer pong on there, and this Tetris game and stuff like that, which was fun. And then we also have beer, wine, and snacks here, right? We've got a bar, so it's really just a soup to nuts, like fun golf experience. All the fun things jammed into one building here. So yeah, we're excited about it.
Yeah, and I think you hit on a lot of things there. My favorite thing about this place is it doesn't matter if you've been golfing for 30 years or if you've never picked up a golf club. This is a place that you can come, you can hit a golf ball, it can shank right, left, up, down, doesn't matter. Right. Or if you just want to have a glass of wine or a beer and play some putting games, you've got that opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, golf by nature is a spectrum, right, of beginners.
Right.
I mean, you can never win golf, right?
Right,
we say,
exactly.
Right? But you can only play it, right? The course will always beat you, right?
That's right.
And so, so we've got, with advanced stats and technology, you can track your 7-iron over time and export a spreadsheet and save replays and stuff like that. Or you can go get Witt's Frozen Custard, walk right in here and be like, hey, can I swing a club? By all means, yeah. All right. And we do, kids' birthday parties, right? The spectrum is big, and there's no point in like trying to cater to a segment of it. I mean, there's plenty of places in Charlotte, in the greater area, that, you have to be X to play a member, whatever it is, right? Not the case here, and on purpose, right? We want to grow the game is kind of overused, but just to make it be accessible, right?
Absolutely, and we talked about that a little bit earlier before we turned on the recording, and something that you guys noted on, which falls right in line with that, is just your love and your passion for this community. And I think that's one thing that we hear a lot about in our community is the people, but you guys have taken this opportunity to just, one, create a place where people can come together, have an accessible opportunity to enjoy golf in whatever fashion they want, but then also create and further the community that we have here. Right. So yeah, I'd love to hear just, a little bit more about everything that you guys do for the community and that you've done and that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, we always try and give up back, and I mean, Tempo's just a conduit for that. So, I mean, this last weekend we took member Tom here out for a scramble for a great cause over at Verdict Ridge, Joshua Lee Warren Memorial Foundation, and that was great. Had a great time, met people, right? That it's just a handshake. It's just extending that, right? So this thing doesn't work if there's no community involved, right? Then it's just a spot, right? We want people to be intertwined, with us and us with them, and like, hey, we don't have anything going on, pick up the phone, or if we can help them out with an event or anything like that, I mean, also great, right? But I think that being involved in those community events is, a must, right?
Right, absolutely. It's what keeps the lake area thriving. It's
Yeah,
what
it's a
keeps Lake Norman going.
It's a good community, also a good golf community, right? And if you don't lean into both of those things, what are we really doing here, right?
Right.
So
Exactly. All right. So for all of those people out there who has either heard of you or they've seen the social media craze on the putting augmented reality beer pong game, and they want to come see what this place is all about. They want to keep track of all the leagues, the memberships, everything that you guys do. What's the best way for them to follow you?
Definitely just you can follow us on social media. We're pretty active on there, but I mean the website, we keep that up to date with new leagues. I mean sometimes members have a great idea for a league. We just last night we did a Halloween scramble. We had a 16-person team scramble. We played Quail Hollow, and so we'll do little pop-up events.
Yeah.
And then we'll do like a regular league, and you can just drop into. And we operate like a golf course, right? So you can just go online and you can book your tee time right there. We usually have coupon codes and stuff floating around. Who doesn't love that, right? And then, or you can call the shop or just stop in, right? With Goodwill right there too. I mean, we see people walk out with golf clubs constantly, and we'll go wave them down. Like, hey, do you want to come try this? So we did that on Friday. So I would say the website for a short answer. Otherwise, just stop in if you got some minutes, right? We'd love to talk to you.
I love it. And what we'll do is we'll link social media, we'll link the website, all in the show notes so people can just click on through that. Listen, guys, if you've either been golfing your whole life, you just picked it up, or you've never stepped foot on a golf course, and you think that the augmented reality putting game might be fun, you've got to check out Tempo Golf Club. It's a community environment. It's here for everyone, and you're not going to regret coming into their door. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Lake Norman Experience. Make sure you don't miss another one, so be sure to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stay Lake Norman, and make sure to follow us and subscribe to the Lake Norman Experience wherever you get your podcasts.